up, Station 19ers? Welcome to our third episode of Station 19 podcast. Enjoy!
I mean, I liked it, of course. I don't think there's an episode I don't like. It was a lot of fun with the drag queens, and then, the trial was very emotional, but it was a good balance of both again.
Yeah, I like it too. I enjoyed every episode so far, and still the first episode has my heart, obviously, but this one is also amazing. And Jaina's acting was also again amazing, and Danielle's acting also amazing this time. So yeah, I enjoyed every episode, and I think the rest of it's going to be also amazing. So the first scene.
At Maya's and Karina.
Yeah.
The thing is, it was like this thing where Karina said like something with "shake it up" or something.
Yeah,
like everyone thought it was funny, but I don't get it.
Me neither. I also didn't get it. What that means. I tried to translate it, but I really don't get it what it means. But I
Everyone
guess
was like, "Oh my gosh, that's so funny!" I was like, "What?"
Same. Yeah,
I mean,
same.
it was cute that like Karina again like didn't understand or
Yeah.
said something
Karina
wrong
was us. Yeah, it was really a lovely scene with them. I like it. I like it. But I think since Karina is now regular, and I really hope that she's not going to be only a chef in the kitchen. That she's really going to be a doctor or some, just not a chef. I mean, I love Italian cuisine, but okay.
Yeah. That she gets a bit of storyline.
Yeah, outside the kitchen. But I hope that she will get a really good story out of it, not just cooking. And it was really lovely that Maya was like insecure about all the stuff when she saw the plates and the juice on the table.
Yeah.
She was like,
she was already like
what?
looking so a little anxious, I would say, maybe.
Yeah, strange feeling. She was kind of strange because she didn't used to it.
Yeah.
But Maya's being happy now, so that's a good thing.
And I hope it will stay that way.
Yeah, I saw that they said like it's going to be hard times with their relationship.
Yeah, I read something like that.
Yeah, I hope that it's not going to be anything big.
Probably just a few like troubles of getting used to live together. So yeah.
Dealing with maybe Karina will mention her dad, and she is going to be like a little fight over that or something like that.
Yeah,
that would be.
So I think after that we get the short clip of Jack and
yeah.
I
Actually was wanted to hear how they spell Inara. It's not Ainara, it's Inara, which is strange because Americans spell E like I, like E. So it's Inara. I had to check it. Yeah, I had to check it.
I mean, I never heard that name, so.
Me neither. It's kind of Russian or something like that. I thought that it's kind of Russian. But that scene was really kind of cute.
It was so short.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, you okay? Yes, I'm good. Okay, bye.
I mean, Jack was still like kind of didn't know how to react, or he's going to use to that feeling that he has something for her. Maybe that's the reason why everything is short.
I mean, they both. I think they both feel it, but they just don't really know how to act on it. So.
Yeah, definitely that. I mean, I think on Jack's side is because he never felt something like that. Never had some serious woman that is interesting in him. Like, I think she's older than him. I mean, I get that kind of few years, not something big, but kind of he had with Andy a relationship, but it was like hooking up, nothing serious.
Well, he thought it was serious.
Yeah, he thought it was serious.
But it wasn't, so.
Yeah. So I think he thinks that with Nara, he can be more serious, like the right relationship or something
Yeah.
that will last. So that's kind of reason why he's a little bit insecure. So after that, oh,
It's just
the scene in the kitchen.
in the kitchen.
Yeah, in the station.
Oh,
It's
oh
in
yes,
the
yes.
in the beanery. It's a
The
beanery.
food
Yeah,
trouble.
yeah. The trouble and Warren being a dad again. They're really going with that for a long time now.
It just looked really funny how like Vic and Travis were
Yeah.
like standing across from each other and were like looking like little kids, like grumpy
Little
kids.
cups, yeah, little cups with fruits. Like what the hell? It was really
I mean,
funny.
it was really like the food was for kids because it was also like cut already.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Dean came and eggs and bacon. The whole episode he was just talking about eggs and bacon, and he was so hungry. Poor Dean.
I just imagine how like Ben got up earlier and cut all the fruit in the kitchen.
He, he was bored living in the firehouse.
That could have been a good scene, and then Andy walks in and it's like, "What are
Yeah.
you doing?"
Yeah, that would be a very good scene. And the yogurt in the fridge.
Yeah, there was nothing else in the fridge. I mean,
Yeah.
they need something.
Yeah, Ben it's really a dad. Really funny scene. And then there was a scene that
Yeah.
we watched like 100 times already. It was I don't know. The writer for this episode was amazing.
Yes, he was
He
so good.
is he was so good. And when he said that scene inspired by Romeo and Juliet was
That was so cute.
I never thought about it, but it's
Me
really
neither.
cute. It's really cute.
The first thing that Andy like, she tries to hide her face.
Yeah, yeah. Like you didn't see me. You didn't see me. I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. Um,
That was so cute.
yeah, but Richard, my prediction kind of getting along because Richard said that like go talk to her, calm your nerves.
Yeah.
So he kind of not saying that it's the best be with her, but like talk to her. It's not going to do any harm on you. So it was so sweet. And when they climbing the stairs, like, well, I can, I won't, but I can't, I won't, but I can. It's so sweet.
And Andy said, "I can go home if you want."
Yeah, but
Where? I mean, you already are
where,
home.
yeah, where you're living at the station. And I think that she like said that she's not there, cover her face because she thought she will mess things up by for him by seeing her
Yeah.
there that he's going to be like I don't know distracted or something. So but he he was actually like also confused seeing her like what? And then she was confused how to react by seeing him and she's like, I forgot. She said I forgot.
I was like, she would never forget that.
Yeah, she said that because she was nervous and she didn't know how to react seeing her there. Mm, so after that,
Oh, and they explain why the trials at the station. I mean, just
yeah,
in one sentence, but like he says
it's
that like
yeah,
City Hall is shut down or something. And I was like, thank you, because it didn't make sense for them to have it at the station.
yeah, it really didn't make sense, but
But
I
they
guess
tried to explain it, so that's good.
yeah, that's good. And I love Richard how Richard was supportive of Robert. Just he saw him like first time ever, and he already knew what to say. That was so sweet for him.
Yeah. And I mean, then.
Then I wrote and then Ben's talk on PRT. I don't know if I'll have
Oh, yeah, that's just
that.
one that Emmett. I think that's before Emmett comes in.
Yeah,
And Travis
Emmett
and
and
him meet.
yeah. I
And
forgot
he
that.
also then he says that he's working at the hospital. I mean, we see that next episode, I think.
Yeah, we
Right?
saw that when Jack brings
Yeah.
Marcus
So
to.
maybe that's a way of like keeping him on the show.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope. Yeah, but then we have Annie going to Ben.
Yeah. That I love that talk with Ben, and her reaction when she said like to get to have a chance being fine, how she almost started
to be
crying.
like them.
Yeah, to be like them. I mean, Miranda and Ben relationship was also the big impact on Grace, and they always mention them like a perfect couple, and always compare every relationship to theirs. So it's kind of sweet. So I was really scared when Ben said that he's going to say the truth. I was like, oh, if
That's not gonna be good.
if he said the truth, it's not going to be so good. But I guess it all played out.
And then Andy, I mean, she said that he should say something good so they have a chance to be fine. Like, was she really that scared that they would like not get back together if he loses his job?
Yeah.
Because it kind of sounds like that if she says only then we have a shot. Like,
yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't they still could be together?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to stop being her husband if he loses the job. But I don't know. Maybe if he loses his job, maybe she was scared that she's going to do drugs again, or the things will change.
Yeah.
How he will accept the fact that he lost the job and career.
Yeah, how
and
he
everything
will
that
handle it.
She was scared what will happen if he loses the job and everything that comes with that. So
Yeah.
maybe that's why she was scared.
Yeah, probably.
Because Miranda is a doctor and Ben was a doctor, so it's kind of the same career, and it's kind of similar thing. Maybe that's why. I don't know.
One was the boss, one wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, Miranda was Ben's boss.
Yeah.
So
maybe that's the compare those things. It's kind of a good question. I didn't think about it like that, but good catch. So now we're going to talk about the call or the trial.
The call first, or?
Yeah, the call better.
And the first thing is that like now there are like I think 2 other firefighters working with them. But the thing is, I mean, we hear their names sometimes, but I think it's weird they are not kind of person, you know.
I mean, Cutler, we heard that before. I remember, but the other two was kind of new.
It's just like they don't talk; they just
do
the job
following the
orders. Don't get involved in anything. So I think it's really weird.
Yeah, it was, and you actually don't see their faces, just eyes, and they have masks and helmets, and just go.
And even like Andy, I think she said something to the one like once, and he didn't even answer. I mean, it wasn't a question.
Yeah,
he still just kept going.
Yeah, when they were when they were climbing the stairs, and she was with Cutler, and Maya was like, "Her, are you there?" And only her was answering. She's like, "Who cares? go."
See, it's like she doesn't. It doesn't matter if he's all right.
Yeah, even if he's just there for one call.
Yeah.
So the call begins with Jack and Dean. Dean actually being again rude to Jack about the rescue family, calling them rescue family. I really don't get it why. Dean's being an ass for.
Maybe he was hungry. Maybe that's the reason. I mean, he was really hungry.
Yeah,
so.
I kind of get it because I'm also grumpy when I'm hungry. But also, I think this is the second time that he's mentioning Inara and Marcus, like her family, calling them Jack's family. But okay, Dean has some issues, personal issues, and he's showing it different ways. But okay, I really laughed at the scene when Jack was watching drag queens dance. That was so funny. He was so confused, and the whole mood like, what is going on?
Yeah,
What
and
is
how Dean was like,
happening?
he was looking around the apartment. I was like, what is this?
Where, where we are? What is
And
happening?
Travis just wanted to go upstairs with them, but he was
Yeah.
like sent downstairs somewhere, and he was like, no.
I mean, Travis was a drag queen once. We
Yeah.
saw that, so he knows the job. But also, like, how the hell they're walking in those heels? I was like looking at it, and I was like, oh my god, I can't stand and not walk.
No.
That was so fun. That was so funny. I was expecting for them to like. I think they failed. They had to fall down a couple of times
I don't
during
know.
the shooting, but this was like so painful. I really loved the drag queen story. It was really
Yeah.
nice.
Like, it was so much fun to watch their song dance thing.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, okay, I'm gonna start dancing. It's in the middle of the night, but it's okay.
yeah. And then right, yeah, Travis scene when they were in a building when Travis was speaking about Emmett, and when he said, "I slept with my dad," Emmett was my dad.
At first, I was so confused because he was like, I slept with my dad. I was like, what just happened? What?
Yeah, it was the same, and Enric was like us. Okay, yeah, oh, okay.
He was like, I did too.
It was so fun. And then, like when Jack said when they have to evacuate, and there was like, leave the kitchens, leave the chickens, leave the chickens.
And don't run in the heels, please.
Yeah. Yeah, but then
Yeah.
then when the one of them start running and twist the ankle, I think, and she said like it twists my ankle. Apparently, I don't know how to walk barefoot. He was like, it was so fun when the other one lifted and like going down the
Oh
stairs,
yeah.
and he said like, whoa, he's strong.
Yeah.
She's
And that's
strong.
like the scene when Maya and Andy are on their way to the call.
Yeah.
And like Andy is um she's so nervous and like starts shaking her leg.
Yeah.
And
She was so fidgeting.
I think it's so good how you could really see in Maya's eyes that she was like
Yeah.
noticing it and
Yeah.
then started to distract her.
Yeah. Yeah. Maya knows her, so she knows how to react. I really love that. At first I was like annoyed why Maya is talking to her and she's like nervous, like why again she's making
Yeah.
all about herself. And then I
That
was
was
like,
me for a second.
yeah, and I was like, you're stupid. She's not talking like that. She's just distracting her and trying to do. When I saw that Andy was actually listening to her, I was like, yeah, it's not what I thought.
Yeah. And this is so random, but I was confused why Maya was sitting in the back.
Yeah, me too.
Because the captain sits in
Captain.
front, right?
Yeah, and
But I think the
Andy.
other two, we don't know them, so they
Yeah,
didn't want to show them to us.
yeah.
But then Andy could have been driving.
Yeah,
I mean,
Andy.
that maybe wouldn't have been the
Yeah,
best idea, but
yeah. Maybe that's why. Maybe they like switch places because Andy was nervous, and then Maya said, "You drive. I will sit in the back. I need to talk to her or something." I know.
maybe, yeah.
Maybe that happened. So because before that, Andy was in her office, so maybe that's why she done that.
Yeah.
Like I was going to be with her, but that we need to talk, or I need to calm her down or something. Maybe that's the reason. So they arrived at the scene. I love when Andy smashed the windows.
Yes. And I love that, like, I don't even, I think she tweeted it, I don't know, but Jaina said that she got to do it herself.
Yeah,
And
yes,
that it was so
yeah,
much fun.
yeah.
It looks like fun,
Like
yes.
and then when Maya said, "Do what you want, you have to do," and like
Yeah.
bam, smash all the. And when they like the drag queen was filming, and I was like, I'm going to post tweet. I was like us. It was badass, and it was badass again. And then the explosion happened.
Yeah. And I think that was also really funny because Jaina was like, those special effects, but it was a real explosion.
Yeah. And Perry said those weren't special
That
effects,
was
just
real.
prop and tank. Yeah. But with the promos they put, we all thought that it was Andy.
They probably did it on purpose
Yes,
to
but
scare us.
at that day when on Thursday we saw that it was actually
Yeah.
Gibson, because it was taller and it was a man.
And you
So
could see half of the name on the
yeah,
turnouts.
so Andy was fine. We always thought that it's something to happen with Andy. Never imagined that someone else will got injured or something. But I was scared at first. Maybe I thought that maybe Dean or Jack will be like seriously injured or something.
Me too. I thought that Dean was gonna be
Yeah.
like
And I
more
thought that
seriously injured.
yeah, I thought that the drag queen was going to die or something, because she opened the door and like boom.
Yeah. And I think, I don't know, I also got a thought of like, what if Dean then goes to the hospital and like Vic shows up and she's like, oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay, life's too short.
Yeah. But
I really thought it was gonna happen, but okay.
I thought it's going to happen, like he's going to get injured, but like she's going to react dramatic or something, or going to the hospital with him, or just in the car. But no, nothing.
Nope.
She did react, but not like dramatic. She was scared when when Travis and Vic was waiting for Maya to say go rescue them. It was like start running.
Yeah.
Out position, get ready, go. But it saw the small details of Vic being scared for Dean, because the way they got there and saw him.
I mean, for
laying
both.
down.
I mean, Gibson was still in the too.
Yeah, Gibson said on the radio. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He said that it's fine, so they didn't heard Dean saying it, so she was kind of scared.
But I also don't know why Miller didn't say something, because he wasn't unconscious.
Yeah, maybe he was trying to escape the fire or something. But also,
that is
yeah,
possible.
Yeah, but also you have two hands, like try to, I don't know, press the button and say I'm fine. But kind of we need some intense moments.
Yeah. I mean, they get him out, and then the thing is, when they all walk out of the building, I was so confused, because why do they all walk out together? Like Andy and the other guy, they were like getting the fire out.
Yeah, they walked
and
last.
The others already left.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe they took so long to get Dean down the stairs.
Yeah, maybe.
That's my only guess.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, maybe, yeah.
They had to put out the fire, then roll the hoses again.
Yeah.
And then walk down. I was
like will
confused.
Sometimes to do all of that, but they were like, okay, fire out, go. Yeah.
I mean, it looked better that way.
Yeah.
Them all coming out. So.
Yeah. It's kind of, they were really fast. I never saw they do that faster than that episode. But kind of maybe for the I don't know, feeling of them being all out together. It was really kind of sweet scene, but I really don't get it why they could do the scene where they bring Dean out and then like wait a couple of minutes until Andy and Cutler got out, but okay.
And after they get out, I think it's so sweet. They all like stand in a little circle.
Yeah. I thought that they're going to hug together, but they didn't. But the music was so good, so
they are just all standing there like smiling, and they still have like the hoses on their backs and everything. I was like, drop it to the floor.
Yeah, like get free yourself.
Yeah.
It's kind
And
of
I
sweet.
think,
The
yeah.
travel scene and the car with the drag queens was so good.
Yeah.
Um, when she said every queen needs a queendom.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why he talked with Ahmed after
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. I think so
he
too.
he talked about it. He realized some things after the speech of the drag queen.
Yeah.
Um,
And we also have that scene of Jack and Dean in the ambulance.
yeah,
And
the
first,
knee.
like, the patella dislocation, like, when he popped it back in, like, that hurt
I
my knee. I
felt it. I felt it.
was like,
But the way Jack distracted Dean was so funny. Nailed it, nailed it, nailed it. That was so funny. Poor Dean. But it was a small injury that out of that explosion. It's a small injury, definitely.
Yeah.
Nothing broken, just dislocation. So he got easy way. And yeah, the scene where Maya's phone rang and Andy was like, "Is it over? Is it over? What's happening? What happened?" And
Is it bad?
Maya's face like, and I was like, "No, no, no." I mean, we knew that he's going to be back at station, so
Yeah.
I wasn't so scared.
Really made me scared. I mean, I was
Yeah,
like, he's gonna be okay, but like, it's not looking good.
yeah. The trial was scared. Yeah, definitely scared. Intense,
Yeah.
intense. I thought in one moment that Robert will like stand up and said, I'm done. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm done." But he
His,
kept calm.
yeah, his facial expressions were
Yeah,
really funny sometimes.
yeah,
Like when Emmett was talking, he was like the way he like looked at him. He was like, "Oh boy."
yeah. It's kind of I saw that in first episode. Kind of Boris this season is a little bit different than in season 3. I don't know. I think he lost some weight or something because his face is a little smaller than he was before. I don't know why, or it's just makeup or something. I don't know,
I
but
don't know.
he's kind of different from season 3.
Yeah. And I mean, the first thing is that like Richard and Robert are like still outside and talk. And I thought it was such a sweet scene how like
Yeah,
Richard was trying to like calm him down and
yeah.
encourage him.
Encourage him to be like, calm yourself, deep breaths, and how he said that we're alive, we're here, live in the moment,
Yeah.
be like one step at a time. You can. But I really like when Robert said that he he doesn't know if he's going to stay sober if he loses his job and
Mm.
career. I was like, but you're clean like more than a month now. Like, I mean, I don't understand addiction. I never have any experience with people with
I
addiction.
mean, I think it's like even if you years sober, like if something happens, like something bad that impacts you, I think it's always
Yeah, it's kind
like
of
hard to still stay sober then,
yeah.
no matter how long you have
How
been.
long? Yeah,
Yeah.
probably that. Yeah, because
But the thing is, what I don't really know, like how long was he actually taking the drugs?
yeah, we didn't
Like
saw
I
that.
couldn't put that together. Like I mean, we
Yeah,
know that
yeah,
he like started after he got the injury and all, but like how much time
time.
actually
Yeah,
passed?
yeah, between the injury and when Emmett found him. I
Yeah.
don't I don't know. Maybe a couple of months, definitely.
Yeah, probably.
Couple of months because or a year. Maybe it's a year. I don't know. Maybe it's a year. I don't know because the friendship started between Andy and Robert after the accident, and then we go all the season 2 with almost all the season with the
Yeah.
friendship and almost couple of episodes of it's the overdose happened in episode 7, I think, or
Maybe.
yes, on episode 7 because in episode 7 he talked with Andy on when Andy smashed the door when he said that he had problem and that he needs to talk to someone. I think
Oh
it's
yeah.
episode 7.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the accident happened in season 2. It's I think 9 episode, episode 9 I think. It's kind of
Something around that, yeah, because
yeah,
it was the
yeah,
mid-season finale.
yeah. So it's kind of a lot of episodes. So I think it's kind of year or something.
It could actually be, yeah.
Because it's their friendship.
That's also what Dixon says later.
Yeah,
That it was like
maybe a
6
year.
months to a year or something.
Because it happened like their friendship happened, and then happened that they hate each other. I mean, and they hated him,
Mm-hmm.
and then the overdose happened. So kind of a year. I don't know, maybe.
It feels like it was way shorter.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like it was
Yeah, we
just
don't
a
know.
few months.
Yeah,
But
but
I think it
maybe it is.
actually wasn't.
I think it's over 6 months, definitely.
Yeah.
Maybe somewhere between 6 months and a year. I think it's that kind of.
Yeah.
Because they don't always mention the time, so that's kind
Yeah.
of. Or
So
we
we
think,
can't even really know.
yeah, or we think too much about the time because we're obsessed with the age and the time.
Yep, maybe.
Definitely now with the separation.
Oh.
So after that, the Dixon trial, not the Dixon Jr. Was testified in first,
Yeah.
and he was so scared and confused, and he wanted to say it through, but he was scared of Robert's reaction, and he was scared, like, what if I messed up? What I
Yeah, I
said?
think he was really scared of saying
Yeah,
the wrong thing, and
yeah.
but I
He
think
wanted to help. He wanted
yeah.
to help, but he didn't know how because he was like scared of not. He didn't want to lie, but he didn't want to like say the whole truth.
Yeah.
So and when they said, and after him, it's Dixon's time.
It's Richard first.
Yeah, Richard. I loved Richard speak.
Yeah.
I love his character on Grace also.
That's the thing, because I really liked like how he was talking about addiction. Obviously, like
Yeah,
he understands it,
yeah,
and that just like in general that they made Robert have the addiction, because like before we always saw him as like, you know, strong big guy, like a leader, but it just shows that it doesn't like protect you of getting an
yeah,
addiction, you know.
yeah. Richard knows that, and Richard helped also because of Amelia. He knows he was or surrounded by the addiction for so many years, and he was addicted to alcohol, and he had really tough time with that. So the only one who can speak about it, he and Amelia. So kind of, I don't know. Someone said that if he's alcoholic and Robert is drug addict, so like they can mix those two, like Robert in real life, if he's a drug addict, he needs to find a sponsor who is also a was drug addict.
Yeah.
Like alcohol, it's not the same, but I don't know, maybe.
I didn't know that, but
How
yeah,
that,
maybe.
yeah, I saw that somewhere, but I don't know. It's TV show, so anything is possible here.
And I think then Dixon comes in.
Yeah, when when I saw the movie a couple of months ago, and I saw that guy was acting in that movie, and I thought I can watch that. It's Dixon. I hate him. I can watch him in another movie. Not good. I was like, I hate him. I hate him. So he definitely had something with that guy on a trial. The looks, how he like glances at him and smiled. Definitely, he had something with it.
Yeah.
Some
And
connection.
I hated that he tried to like blame Pruitt's death on Sullivan.
Yeah.
And he was like, because he went in and blah blah.
I was really surprised that he didn't mention Andy. Like he got in, he got married to Andy or something.
Yeah,
Just to mention,
that's true.
just to mention Andy, because when Ben and Robert got to him about the stealing drugs, he said like congratulations on your marriage, but he didn't mention it, so it was kind of surprised that he didn't mention.
Yeah, but I mean, the commission knows that they are married, right?
Yeah,
because that they told it. Yeah.
they
Okay,
they got married because of the rule. And the way Dixon said that, like I wrote it just when Dixon said maybe Sullivan used Emmett being gay to manipulate him, that was like, what the hell, God? What the hell? What the connection between Sullivan and Emmett being gay? Like, never, none. He wanted to use everything against Sullivan, so just played him guilty.
I'm just gonna out my son here. I mean, it's no big deal.
Yeah, and the way Emmett was so angry, and when Ben pulled him back, like, no, it's not the time.
Yeah.
That was Ben and Emmett's scene was really Emmett was really pissed at at his dad, but I think he kind of used to it because everything what he done to him before.
Yeah.
So it's when he said like another show of
the Michael Dixon show.
Yeah. Michael Dixon. So kind of used to the show. And he got out of everything that he done on with the cover of
of like, Addiction. Again, I'm wondering like how did he pull it off?
Yeah.
I mean, all charges I'm sure he found a way, but how?
All charges were dropped. Like, what the hell? And he's working again on for the police like
thing.
Thank you for your service, sir.
Also, I guess great service, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, that guy.
I mean, I don't know what the position means that he got at the police station, at the police department now, because I don't know.
I never heard of it. But
it sounds important.
I'm hoping that we're not going to see him again ever. Not with the police.
We will, like in the 5th episode, maybe.
Yeah, when the police. Yeah, maybe.
Just because you already know there's that trouble, so maybe he comes in
with
again
the police.
There, so.
Yeah, I forgot about the episode. Yeah, I forgot. Maybe that's why. Yeah, I don't want to see him again. But kind of now he doesn't have any power over fire stations. So when he started to write something and Ben like, it's not your house.
That was kind of so funny because like, don't use our paper.
Yeah, but when Ben started to talk with him, I was like, if I were Ben, I will punch the guy definitely, or I don't know, just open the door and throw him out. But Ben is being Ben. He thinks before he acts. I don't.
Ben, I think Warren is testifying after that.
Yeah, but when Ben said, when Dixon was testified, and when Ben said, "Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him," Ben, it was all of us watching him. Yeah, and then Ben was testified.
That made me so anxious because he was like,
he's going to tell the truth.
Yeah, he was like, yes, and he like encouraged me to lie about the stolen drugs. And I was like,
yeah,
why you gotta say that? I mean, I know he has to, but and the PRT gets shut down.
Yeah, and the ban speak. I mean, we're not from US and we don't know what's happening there. But when Ben said, they always kind of want to represent the situation in US about the addiction and rehab and everything. So the Ben's speech was really like touching.
Because, it was really good because he just pointed out how it wasn't the fault of the PRT or Sullivan's fault, but it was the fault of the system.
Yeah. So it's kind of represents the actual situation there.
Yeah.
It's good that they're wanted to show that.
The scene of Ben and Sullivan in the bathroom.
Yeah. That scene was really I don't know. I kind of with that scene, I really Sullivan was like part of the station, but he never was part of the family. He was always outside, and then
Yeah.
he was always outsider. And with this trial, I think they got really closer, and they didn't go. They will going to be a family now. I think he's going to be more like open to them or something because he's trying to make amends and he's going to trying to change. So I think that he will now be the part of the family like he
And that's
needed to be. But Sullivan's speech was not.
yes.
Uh, so the speech he really got me teary because he really trying to change and
Yeah.
he really trying to do the right thing. Um, so it was kind of sweet and he speak. You can see that he's trying to change and to be a better person.
That
So
was like the first time during that trial that I was like, okay, this might turn out all right.
yeah, yeah. When he said, "If you let me," I was like, "Yeah, let him be free, please. He's going to change. I'm going to be guilty for for his
Yeah.
actions if he get um punished." And then yeah, we kind of finished the trial.
Yeah.
And then the scene in the beanery happened when they were back from the call.
Don't they all walk in first? And then they go up to the beanery and then they
Yeah,
go back down
yeah,
and it's
like
done.
the speech and then the beanery. Yeah, I didn't write it in that way.
Yeah.
Um, but now we can talk about walking in.
The thing I was a little not confused. I didn't expect everything, I mean, except Dean, like every single person said something about him and said good things about him.
Yeah,
And I just didn't really expect that because nobody was like, oh yeah, we love Sullivan.
yeah. Um, so I love the music was so good at that point, and I was like, I'm starting to cry. But
Always. The music.
yeah, but I kind of hope that Maya at the beginning, when Maya said that she can do it, she can bring all them there and start to speaking. I kind of want to ask. I was like, please change your mind. Please just change your mind. Um, but kind of then I was like, Maya was being an asshole like for a long time. I don't know if
Yeah.
she's going to like change, but again I think Karina is have a good impact on her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the speeches was really amazing. In every like you said, everyone has something good to say. But when Ben and Emmett was joining the team, and it was like yes, team power,
Like,
go.
it was so moving. I
Yeah.
cried so much. And I was really trying to not cry loud because I didn't want to wake up everyone.
that scene was really like, yes, that's why we are a family. That's
Yeah.
the title. Yeah, it was really a touching scene and emotional. And when Andy was speaking, I was like, oh, don't look
The
at
thing
me.
about that is that like she said about like his wife and how his parents died. And I
Yeah,
don't think anyone else knew
everyone
that
know
in the
that. Yeah,
station. She was
yeah,
like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna say it now.
yeah, yeah. And how she said that she's a good firefighter, even better man. He was really speaking like a wife, not like
Yeah.
and I'm really glad that they didn't mention her like his wife, not once. So it's kind of
Yeah,
team, not
sure.
like it's not like she's your wife and where is your wife to support you or something like that. So it's kind of good that they didn't
There
mention
would
it.
have been so much drama.
Yeah, or he will react in some other way because
Yeah.
they mentioned her and
He probably would get like really protective
Yeah, or annoyed why they mentioning her.
Yeah.
It's good that they did.
I really liked what Maya said. I think it was pretty much at the end, that he went down on the job and he got addicted because of an injury he got on the
Yeah,
job,
I
and
think
that
that
they
Jack said that, or Maya.
no, that's Maya.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that
yeah, it's Maya. Yeah,
they should rehabilitate him
yeah.
like they would with everyone else.
Took more care
Yeah.
of the firefighters. But I also remembered when Pruitt was putting the shoes on the
On the
stairs.
steps, yeah.
Yeah, on the steps for Dixon again, and about the cancer, how they don't pay treatments for the
Yeah.
firefighters. So it's kind of similar thing.
I just like that the show in general they put like so much important things in there, you know?
Yeah, yeah, well, kind of real things.
Yeah.
For I really know I really think that a lot of people struggling with addiction and like cancer in a fire
Yeah.
department. I don't know because I'm not also not living there, but since they mentioning it, probably it's a problem. And then it was the binary, right? After the big
The
speeches.
Beanery and Andy goes to Maya.
Yeah,
I think that's like supposed to be at the same time.
yeah. We saw first the binary scene.
Yeah.
I didn't saw it the first time that night I was watching, but when Dean said that he didn't need me there, I was like, okay, you were injured, but like, why you said that?
I mean, that's what I thought while watching it, that he just wasn't gonna be there because he was like
Injured.
injured. Yeah, that he was like he couldn't stand or something, you know, like
Yeah,
that.
but after the
But
promo I
then it
saw,
was, yeah, then it
after
was clear
yeah,
that like that was not the reason.
he's starting to be an and when Ben said that Pierre is not running anymore, I think that also another reason why Dean is like going crazy because Sullivan took PRT from Ben. He sees that way. That's why
Yeah,
he's
but
going to be annoyed.
Dean also says, because I think they then tell the team that Dixon has a job with the police department again,
Yeah.
and then Dean's like, okay, so they stop Sullivan from being a firefighter, but Dixon can work at
Yeah,
the police again. And then I don't know, that felt like he was like on Sullivan's side.
yeah,
And then the promo came, and I was like, what's
yeah.
going on?
Yeah. Maybe in the promo we saw like that was like two scenes in the whole episode. Maybe at the end they will like sort things out or something. Because in the promo, Sullivan says, if you have a problem, we can. I don't know. He said like if you have a
Yeah,
problem, we can
something.
talk about it or something like that. When Ben said that Dixon has a job at a police, when Travis said Satan lives, and put that was that was so funny. Travis is funny in every episode. Um,
And we have the whole food thing again.
yeah, I wrote it. He said we ate we don't eat this. We are not in a book club. He turned out to, and when Vic said I wanna be in a book club, and Travis said, "Wait, I will be with you in a book
That
club."
was so funny, but it was like so in the background. I think the first time I watched it, I didn't really notice that.
Me
I
neither.
didn't hear exactly what they were saying,
Yeah, me neither.
but then that was
That's
so
why.
funny again.
Yeah, that's why we have to rewatch a couple of times to see everything. And then yeah, and then Maya's and the scene that scene was I really love that scene. I maybe it's like the one proper scene that we got from them after they Salvan made Maya captain. That's like
Yeah,
the one scene that we got that they talk to each other. And I really think that Andy also making amends, like Sullivan is doing, because she was trying to do all different things in her life to make it better. So I think that it's kind of good
Yeah, I'm
because
just very, very happy that they like made up and like that both apologized,
yeah,
that both knew that they did things wrong, that
yeah,
wasn't just the fault of one
yeah.
person.
And we finally saw that I think kind of things are settling down between them. I think now Andy is more concerned for her husband and her marriage, not for being a captain or being in charge. So the friendship, I think they're going to be now on good terms, like they were in season 1 and season 2, the beginning.
Yeah. I
But
mean, she's
also,
gonna move back in, so
yeah, I hope not for too long because Maya said only
yeah.
the separation time. So hopefully that will be, and at the end, I mean not at the end, but in episode 6, there will end of the separation. And finally, we know how Maya knows about her mom.
Jack
The
told her, yeah.
Jack was the one who speaks.
And she didn't know about why Andy was at the station, why she was living at the station. I think
Yeah,
that's in like an earlier scene.
yeah, it
Where
was
she was
when
like, "Oh, so that's why you're here."
yeah, and then the side was it's because of the separation. I'm helping with his sobriety, and I'm living.
Yeah,
I eat, sleep, live here, but I really don't know how that works because you can't sleep and live in a station. It's kind of,
I don't know.
but
I mean, I guess you can, but the thing just is that
I don't know about the
there's.
bank. If they have like their own banks or the other station, other shift sleeps in their banks. I don't know
I
how
thought
that.
they have like the number of bunks that every shift of person has. Like that doesn't make sense, right?
I
But they
know,
are
yeah,
enough beds for each
for every
shift
shift,
because not
yeah,
they are not on duty at the
yeah,
same time.
yeah,
So, and then the thing is, if Ben and Andy already are sleeping there are probably from the other shifts people who need to live at the station too, and then like all beds are full.
yeah. But
So that's just I don't know. That's
we,
not making sense for me.
I think we think too much about the details,
We do, but
but it's not avoidable. So we have to think about details. Um, so I kind of love when miss you moving back. I miss you.
yeah.
So they're going to. Karina is going to cook for them. Okay. So that's like
Maybe
okay.
Karina's story is gonna be that she's gonna get hired as a cook at the station.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, that could happen.
That could, yeah, maybe she's going to it's a pandemic. Maybe she's going to try to find some other job, not like a doctor, maybe maybe like as a chef. Karina cooking at the station. Maybe we could get a Christmas episode where Karina is a chef and they were like sitting around the table and eating. That would be fun.
That would be so cute.
Yeah. So after that scene is the final scene where they and the way and the reaction when she saw that they're done about the trial and like Maya was tapping her back and like go
Yeah.
we are going be strong. um
That she's like that Annie doesn't have to go through it alone anymore. I mean, not alone. She has Robert, but
yeah
he's not gonna be there to calm her down. So it's
yeah
good that Maya can.
Maya, yes, to replace Robert for a couple of 2 months. So after that, at the final scene, when he said like, "I'm a firefighter again," I was like, "Yes,
Yeah.
we knew that." And I was like, "But I'm not your battalion chief anymore." And I was like, everyone was like, "What?" And I think in that moment, Maya was scared for the captain because she said like, "You're back being captain." I think she was so scared for her.
Maybe I didn't think about that, but yeah, maybe.
Maybe she was like kind of not that she's going to lose the title, but it was like kind of, are you taking my job? But I don't really understand why they put him being proby. I mean, he could be like
Yeah,
regular
and the thing is,
firefighter.
yeah, because when he says like that he's gonna be a probie again, and then like if Maya will take him at the station. And then she doesn't just say yes, she looks at everyone and like this
Yeah.
long pause. And I was like, what are you thinking about?
Yeah. Yeah, like
yes, obviously.
yeah. It was for a dramatic moment. It had to
Yeah,
be
but
like that. But like, she's really going to say no. Like, how you can say no to him?
yeah.
So I don't really understand why he has to be proby. I don't know how he will um adjust to that role because he came as a captain, he was in charge, then he was a battalion chief, he also was in charge. So how he now is going to adjust to that role, being at the lowest position in the firehouse? He will have to cook, clean, do everything extra, or maybe they will like act with him like he's a regular one.
And I
I
mean,
don't know.
like, he's gonna have to take orders from every single person.
And Andy will be his boss.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see how that will turn out because he's really closed person and he has to be in the station hanging out with everyone. I mean, he has a bunk, but also he has to be outside, not like sitting in the bunk the whole shift. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see how he will uh, adjust to that role, and if maybe he is going to be so pissed at everyone, or maybe I
No, I
hope
don't
that,
think so. Because, I
yeah,
mean, I think he's really grateful to even still
yeah,
be a firefighter.
yeah. I think
But
yeah, true,
it's
yeah,
gonna be hard for him, I
yeah.
think.
It's gonna be hard to him for adjust that
Mm-hmm.
change, but he as you said, he's grateful, so I think he will try to be the best of himself during the job to just show them that he's grateful because he's changing. So I think kind of he will adjust to that, but it's kind of I don't know how long it will be for him to be proby. Maybe for that 90 days, like if when he's like sober for a couple of months
Yeah.
or a year, or I don't know how that proby things works. I don't know how in a firefighting
I don't
proby
know.
period it's like I don't know how months, year, I don't know how long it. I think it also depends on how you show your
How,
skills,
yeah.
or do
Yeah,
you
maybe.
know the job?
I
I
know.
don't know, but it will be exciting.
And then I'm also excited to see how, with Andy and Robert both at the station again.
Yeah, that
Because we
Robert.
already got that scene in the promo.
Yeah, and I hate that we didn't. I mean, Robert was hugging everybody except Dean. Dean was backing out, but like, why? Okay, I got it why he didn't hug Andy because it's physical and
Yeah.
he will touch her, but like they can like okay glances and he look at her, but he can whisper "I love you" or something, not say it, but like just motion on the lips, whispering "I love you" or
That would have been
something.
so cute.
Yeah, I imagine that the first time, and or
Uh,
just a kiss, like something. It not has it not has to be like touching, but like motion or something.
yeah.
Show him that okay, we got the look. So I don't know. It was kind of weird. Andy was standing there, and she don't know how to react. I think she was standing there and hoping that he will like hug her or something, and of course,
Yeah, because I
and
think also that because they do the separation basically for him, so that she doesn't want to do anything that maybe he doesn't want to do. So that
yeah,
she's
yeah.
like
She's always
waiting for
waiting.
him to
Yeah,
make the
yes,
step.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like at the stairs when she's
Yeah,
backing
right.
up, and yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, she's confused how to react when even he's around. How what she's going to do?
Yeah, I think
How yeah,
what she can do, what she's
yeah.
allowed to do.
That's why in the promo she said, how I'm going to react around you.
Yeah.
Doesn't know how to
How to stay away from him.
yeah stay away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Robert doesn't know either because he was like going to her. She was like I don't know, and she was like going down to kiss her like something like that, or just making teasing her. I don't know, but it's the next episode is so exciting. And
I
I
just hope
really,
there are a lot of scenes
yeah,
because now we
yeah,
always only get like one or maybe two short scenes.
yes.
And
And
I
we
just
never,
I
we
need
never got,
more.
and we never got Soraya scene in a promo. I This is the
Hmm.
first time, so I'm hoping that promo pics. We did the promo pics, but I hope that we are going to get more, maybe
Yeah.
or not, or we got promo pics, but we didn't got those scenes in a promo, just the other scenes.
Yeah.
So finally, some Soraya scene in the promo, which is finally something good. And I'm really excited for that episode.
Me
I
too.
can't wait to see what is going to
Also to
happen.
see when Andy moves back, I mean back in with Maya, to see like the I don't know how to call it, but to see the
Interaction.
scenes, yeah, the interactions with also Karina then.
Yeah, yeah. Andy will be third wheel in the relationship. So
Yeah.
yeah, we never got a scene between Andy and Karina, so it's kind of going to be interesting. I
Yeah.
think Andy loves Karina. Um, she's interesting. I mean, interesting. Like she's going to be friends. I think it's going to
Yeah.
be good friendship.
I just hope that there is not going to be an issue with like that Karina will be mad at Maya
Yeah,
because she just asked Annie to move back in. But we also don't know if like Maya will ask her again and then go to Annie and be like, yeah, she's fine with it. You can come or something.
I don't know. Maybe like Maya. Yeah, because Andy in that scene says to Maya, but you just moved in with Karina, like what? And she said maybe I don't know. Maybe they talked about it, or
Yeah.
Maya will talk about. Maybe Maya will say to Karina like, I asked her to move in. She's living in the station, like
Mm-hmm.
just for 2 months until separation is over. But we're not going to see that, obviously. But kind of imagine what will happen. I think Karina is okay with that. I mean,
I hope, yeah.
their apartment is with 2 rooms, so they're in one, and so it's going to be interesting episode. I can't wait to see it.
For sure.
Yeah, another day at 2 a.m. So it was kind of good episode. A lot of good speeches. So it was kind of
Mm.
a lot of things that needed to be seen.
Thank you for listening. Until next time, stay safe, everyone.